Greetings and welcome everyone to episode 41 of our Let's Play series of the SevTech mod pack. And man, we are back. We are back from the Betweenlands. And we have conquered as much as we can of it for now. And it was a fun little experience and I'm glad that we're back. And so basically I want to jump right into making some of the things that we need pretty much right off the bat. And one of the things I really want to get into is working on the smeltery. And to do that, I'm going to need a few things. Basically, to start with, we're going to take a stack of sand, a stack of gravel, and go over here and grab a stack of, if I can remember which one it's in, clay. And we're going to take it and have it start grinding up over here. It'll start making the grout we need to be able to build our beautiful smeltery. I'm excited for us to have it. I think it has to go in a certain order too, so let's look up the recipe to make sure. Shouldn't be too difficult. So we need sand, clay, then gravel. Sand, clay, then gravel. There we go. That should put it in here. I've been putting quite a few things in here, as you can tell. This is looking pretty full. But it works for what I need it to work for, so that's all that matters. What was that sound? Don't tell me we have a nice little friend over here. I don't see him, so who knows what that sound was. Heard it again. Oh, we do have a nice little friend. There we go. I knew it. There you go, buddy. Silly piranha. They can be everywhere, I swear. They can be everywhere. Okay, so while it's working on grout, we need to decide where we're going to put this guy. This big old smeltery. And then we need to decide how we're going to design around it. And I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about putting it over here. Or possibly on the other side. Clear over here. And there is a rat. He's not going to make it. There we go. We got him. We're still on the lookout for some more wild dogs. We still haven't gotten enough for a second set of boots. Which I hope we do at some point here. But at this time it has not yet happened. So, like I said, I was thinking about putting it over here. But I'm not sure. I think in the end I'm just going to put it over here. It's no big deal. This place will work just as good as any. So let's clear out a little 3x3 spot for it here. Then maybe we'll put a building around it. Gotta be real careful. This shovel is super touchy, as you can tell. Throw those down there. Put this in there. So we're going to end up putting it right here. Which should work out fairly well. And should help us get what we need. And then the next step we're going to do, while that over there is going to town making those, making that grout, I want to work on finishing the map. So for that we're going to need the extended crafting. So let's look this up. Because we might as well have a nice map. Let's see. And there it is right there. So it's a basic crafting table. And it's going to require a block of iron and a whole bunch of basic components here. Which should work out fairly well. So let's start by making the stuff we know how to make here. Which should be pretty easy. We got 2 crafting tables. We do easily have a block of iron. We need to make some iron rods. We're going to need some stardust. That's right. That's what was holding us back, because each of this is 1 stardust. This blank one is a hammered black iron ingot, which is pretty easy. Let's make that real quick. We should have some spare. We sure do. Let's just do 4 pieces of this, just to get what we need here. And then we're going to leave 2 there. We'll go in here and we will drop those 2 in there and let them cook up. So that'll give us those black iron slates. I don't know if we need any more black iron. We should probably check. Let's see now. We'll need black iron for this one and we'll need at least 4 more for this. Ooh, this might be a project. We may have to do what we can to get these done. So let's see. Black iron slate, we're going to need at least 4 of them, 8 of them. So that's going to require a lot of black iron ingots. So let's see here. That's 4, 8, 9 black iron ingots. We did not put enough in there. So let's go get some more. It's not too difficult. So let's grab an extra, let's say 8 so we don't run out here. And we're going to have to hammer a piece of iron to get this all done here. Let's see. Grab our little hammer. Our rusty trusty hammer. We're also going to need to smash out some iron to make some of those rods, I think. I think you get them from hammering a plate, but I'm not sure. We're going to find out. But basically, what I want to do here is, let's take this here, and we'll put those in there so it cooks it all up. And now it's working on that. We need to look at our setup upstairs for our stardust, or starlight dust. What's it called? It is called stardust. My bad. Stardust. Because with our stardust, we are going to be able to make that table. The problem is, stardust isn't easy to come by. I've barely been able to mass produce it. And I'm doing decently at producing it, but we need to produce more, I think. Let's see here. This one is not quite ready. Nope, it's ready. That one's ready. That one's ready. That one's ready. And that one's ready. So I can break all these. Let's do that real quick. Oh, we only got 1. We got 2 there. That's the only reason I do this is because I can get doubles out of it. There we go. Got doubles out of that one too. Man, we're getting lucky. Okay, so let's go over here and do the few that are ready over here. You're ready. You're ready. Let's see. Are you ready? You're ready. Man, we're doing good. I don't think you're ready, but you are, and you are, and you are. So let's check. What do we got here? 18 pieces of dust and a whole bunch more crystals here. So let's throw them all in. Oh man, that one's full. That one's full. That one's almost full. Yeah, I've been collecting crystals. You gotta do something in your off time, right? I've also found a way to perfect them in a way. One of these is perfect. See, look at that. That is nearly doggone perfect. I like that. Okay, so we have 18 stardust. I think we needed 9 for this project, which I can live with that. Then we can redo these ones here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm basically, whoop, not like that. I'm going to go like this. The water should stay near that one, which should work out here. And then what we'll do is go there, there, and there. That should do it. I should be able to put 4 more in there now. In that one. And that should get us what we need. So let's drop in our liquid here. Ha! It's not interfering. That's what's important. It'll eventually be done. These will all be crystallized. And we'll be good to go. Okay, so now what you do from this point is you're going to need to grab 4. I'm going to grab 4 of these guys. And you're going to want to throw 1 in the water with this guy there. And there should be some purple effects. You can barely vaguely see it, but it's there. So throw that one in there, throw that one in there, throw that one in there, and that one in there. Then we need to reach all the way over there. Can we reach it? We sure can. There we go. Now, they'll eventually consume all the liquid starlight, and it will cause it to crystallize and look like these blue things. And eventually, that one does not look right because this is stacked. Doggone it. Doggone it. So we're going to put 1 in there. 1 in there. Or I guess not. It can be so tricky sometimes to drop it in there correctly. Okay, so that one is done, that one is done. I can throw that one in there, and now it should work. Okay, I'm getting purple particle effects on both of them. Good enough. Okay, so the goal is to do the exact same thing over here with these 5. Which should make it work out quite well. Those 2 are going to convert. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to be good enough. We got our starlight. Let's grab our bucket. And let's fill these up. Because we got a good enough haul. That shouldn't be an issue. Man, I really love these liquid hoppers. They really work out well. And down comes the rain. More rain, more rain. It's been raining quite a bit on the server. While I was over here working the past few days on this, in-game days, it just kept raining every time I'd sleep. I was like, man, you're just really trying to get me. Oh, it gives you night vision when you land in the starlight. That's pretty cool. Did not realize that. So let's see here. There. 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 For some reason I can do it better on these ones than I can on the other ones. And there. Go like so, and like so. Good enough. So we have 9 left over for this experiment here. And all these others are going to grow up nice and nice here. Uh-oh, what's going on here? What's going on? Where did the crystal go? Ah, I must have accidentally picked up the crystal. It's all good. We got this. We got this. Starlight's still there. There we go. Okay, that'll fix it. These ones are all growing now, and we're good to go. So, this gives us a percentage chance growth for our Stardust, which is good because we only started out with like 6 pieces. And we have grown it now to, we probably have well over 20. And we're going to consume 9 of them right now, which is going to work out in our favor a little bit here. So let's see here. Let's take a rest real quick. Let's make it day. There we go. Okay. So we got our iron here that we can throw over here, which we're not going to use just yet. These are now done, which is good. Let's go check on our grout. I don't know how far along it is, but it should come up with 2 stacks shortly here. It already has done 2 stacks. That's pretty amazing. We could probably do a 3rd stack, but we won't depend on the smeltery too much. We just need a few things from it here. Oh, there we go. You're not friendly. There we go. I don't really need what you're dropping. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, you're not going to survive, buddy. So good. What I need is the wild dogs for another pair of boots. We'll eventually get them. Okay, so next we need to cook these up into the bricks. Okay, it can go into both the kiln and the grill, which is good. You can cook it in the smeltery, and you get seared stone. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So we're gonna put a stack in there, and a stack in there, so it takes less time. But I've noticed the grill is significantly faster, but that's fine. Okay, so we have our black iron ingots, we have our stardust. We now need our iron rods for this extended table here. So this one requires 2 iron rods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this one requires 8. So we need 16 rods. So if I pound out a plate, I get a rod. So we need 16 ingots here. So we're going to go 2 of these. And I'll be back once I get these rods. Okay, so it looks like we've got our 16 iron rods. We've got our black iron ingots here. Let's swap our bucket out for our crafter here. So now let's make 8 of these basic components. And so for that, we need to hammer the plates out for those. So let's do that real quick, my bad. And I'll get those done. Forgot that we were making plates out of these. Okay, so that gives us 8 plates there. Now let's try to craft this up a little bit. See how far we can get. We can make our 8 here if it doesn't want our sleeping bag. And then let's see. We need to make 1 of these, which is pretty easy. Then we got 4 of the others, like what we need. And we're going to need just a regular black iron slate. So we're going to need to do 1 more of these with the hammer. Not an issue here. We can easily take care of this. There we go. Oops, didn't pick it up. And we got it. Pretty easy, pretty easy. Set this out of the way, and we almost have this here. Let's grab our iron ingot here. And now, or not our ingot, our block of iron. And now we have this basic crafting table here. Boom, advancement achieved. So let's set this somewhere to where we can use it. Not entirely sure where I should put it, but we should put it somewhere. So what I'm probably gonna do is, I'm probably gonna set it right there. That'll work. So let's see, it's just a basic crafting table is what it says. And then let's look at our advancement, because then we gotta make an iron apple, I think is what it said. So we need to look up the recipe for the iron apple, now that we've got that done. Let's see here. So, iron apple is... Holy smokes, we don't have the Yeti fur. We do have the ring. We have several of them. We have like 3 of them. We're gonna need to make a lot of things. Blank maps, empty maps, maze map focus. So we're not gonna be able to get this till after we go through, you know where. So we're gonna put this on hold for a minute. I mean, Twilight Forest. So we're gonna put that upstairs with the other stuff here. And we're gonna keep working. I'm gonna put that in our let's not forget chest here. That's our let's not forget chest. Everything I put in there I try not to forget. So back to what we were doing here. Our grout is cooking up into our bricks. Let's see how that's coming along. It's about halfway there. Doing pretty good. Yep, they're about the same. The little guy's still trying to sell us seeds. Kind of funny. So, what can we check on while we're waiting for that smelt? Well, no, we don't need to wait. We can use more than half the bricks now, so we don't have to deal with as much as possible. So there we go, we'll have 40. That'll give us 10 from that one, and then we'll wait on this one, yep, and then we'll have 10 on that one. So what we're gonna do here is go to our little crafter, and let us make this Smeltery Controller. Let's start with that. Boom. We now have our Smeltery Controller. It's pretty simple. Let's drop it down because it's going to go right there. Boom. We did a lot. 3 advancements right there because we already had the bucket and we already had the compass. Oh my goodness. Now it wants us to do the speed runner to tell us how fast we're going. I'm guessing that's the depth meter. Yep. Depth meter. And then we have the bioanalyzer to learn the name of the biome you are currently in. I think all those require stuff from the Twilight Forest, so we're not going to get too deep into those just yet. But I do want to make a few things with the actual smeltery here. So basically what I'm going to need is 3, 3, 3, so that's 9 plus 9. We need at least 18 bricks here. And the funny thing is that's exactly how many we're able to produce right now. But we still have to make a tank, and we still have to make... we still have to make the drains, we still have to make all that kind of stuff. So we're going to get our tanks here, which I think, if I remember correctly, let's type in tank and it should bring it up. If I spell it right here. So we want the heart of the smeltery retains liquids when broken. So that one's going to be good. So it's just basically those surrounded by glass. So let's go over here and let's grab a single piece of glass because that'll make this easier. And it looks like it's starting to get dark. We'll take care of that in a minute. So we're going to grab these here. Those aren't quite enough for another one, but they will do for our purposes. We're going to just make this tank, and this should, in theory, almost make this thing work. We just need one more block here. Like so, and boom. It's done and ready to go. So, we now have a smeltery up and running here, but we need to advance just a little bit more. We need to, I would like to put another level on it, because we're going to need a drain. Now, my question is, can the porcelain stuff like these here, can it work as a casting basin for the other one? I'm not sure, but I'm not really going to risk it, and I don't think we need to. We can just make a table like this one because this is what we're going to need. We're going to need some basic stuff from in here eventually, like the tough binding, the large plate. Yeah, we got most of the stuff we need, well, at least half of it here. Let me take a short nap. Okay, I'm back. So let's see, we're going to need to make the drains. They shouldn't be too difficult. Let's see here. Or a drain. A drain would be enough, I think. We can make this all fancy here. Is it still going? It's still going. And he still has 4 left. So let's start. And let's make our drain. And then 2 of these. Well, let's keep it simple. Let's only do 1 for now. So we're going to put our drain in. Like so. Whoops. If I hit the right button, I'll be able to do it. So let's put this there, like so. Then we'll be able to put our casts inside there and be ready to go, but we need to put more bricks around the outside. So we are going to need to do at least half a stack, whoops, half a stack more here of our basic ingredients. So we'll go like so. Get half a stack of the other 2 while we're at it, and be good to go. So let's head over here. Come on, get close enough. There we go, got half a stack of you. And you just need a few more. There we go. And we'll go drop these off. By how long it took last time, this isn't going to take long at all. Just drop them in there. So it's sand, clay, and gravel. There we go. And we'll be back to get those and put those back in the cooker. And it should make all the pieces we need for the next layer. Because that's 12-ish, I think. Okay, so we got the last ones out of there. And is this still cooking? I think so. But it looks like it's stuck in there. That's weird. Oh well. We have enough bricks for 5 more, which is getting us started here. There we go. So we still need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we still need 6 more, which is 24 blocks, which we're making 32. That's good enough. It'll leave us some spare to work with. Let's eat a little something. There we go. I'll be back once they're done grinding and done cooking, and we'll finish putting this together. And in the meantime, I'll probably go get some lava. So it looks like those seared bricks are finally done. Let's grab the other ones out of the kiln's chest here, and let's got an idea I want to try out here. So I need some glass. I'm gonna need 15 pieces of it to make this work. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try out these seared gauges because I want to see what they look like. And we can make 3 of them, and I'm gonna put it right across the front to see if that makes it look pretty good. So let's go here. There we go, that looks pretty good. I think the gauge ones just have lines in them, and I can store liquids in it if I need to. And that will work out really, really well. So let's see here. We need 3 more to finish this out. And then we shall be done with this, for now anyway, and it'll allow us to be able to make things that we want to make. Because it gives us a little bit larger room in the smeltery here, and we'll be able to see what's cooking inside there, which is pretty nice. And so what I did is, I have a porcelain tank here feeding into a, what do you call them? The liquid hopper. And that liquid hopper is just tearing it up, moving that liquid for us, which is really nice and is really working out. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some stuff. We might as well really enjoy this thing and actually make some stuff. So let's go in here and let's see, what do we have so far that we can use? We have the tough binding, we have the plate, but we need to make a few more casts, I think, to get us going here. And to make a cast, I can't remember the recipe. I think, yep, we're just going to use some ingots of gold here. We're going to need to split one here. I think we can split one pretty easy without too much of a hassle here. Let's, there we go. Got her done already. That fast. So let's put these back here. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep a couple of them, but only the ones we create patterns for. So, do we have the tough tool rod? I don't see the tough tool rod one anywhere. So we should make that one here, unless it's already in here. Well, yep, we have the tough tool rod one. And I think we have to cast everything out of stone, if I remember correctly. So we're gonna do that real quick. So we're gonna cast that one. And then we're gonna need to cast these other two here. So let's... Tough binding, there we go. And the tough plate. There we go. So we're gonna need to make a few more here, so that we have all the patterns we need. And so basically what we need now is the... Oh, we have the armor casting stuff. We may have to get into that. But that probably won't be today as much as I'd like it to be. And then the excavator. Those are the two that I wish to make. So let's go over here and let's make the heads for those two. Yep. And let's see. There we go. Those should be all the pieces required here. So the material cost for that one is 10. And so it is for that one. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we don't need to cast the plate or the stone one. I don't know why I made them then. That was kind of silly, since we already have the casting for them. What we need to do is we're going to need these three. And so for that, I think it's going to require 6 of these. So we put those away. Let's head over here. Let's melt our first set of ingots here. And we will cast these items up while that's going. I would like to make the... It's a tink item. It's the chest that holds all the patterns, I think. Let's see here. The pattern chest, I think? Yeah, the pattern chest. We don't need the part chest just yet. Okay, so it's a chest with one of those things in it. That's pretty easy. So let's go over here and let's... Oh, we need to grab one out of here. That's where it is. I'd forgotten for a second there where it was. But it's not a big deal because we found it. And put those 2 and 2 together. And now we have a place to store them that we'll put over here next to our system. There we go. So I can just drop them in there. No big deal. Okay, so once the gold is melted, which it already is, very nice, we'll cast it here with each of the pieces. And boom. Pretty easy, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And we'll do it again with this one, and then again with the rod. We may not use the rod necessarily because we have the wood available to us, and it does make a fairly good, especially with ecological, but it is good to have it available just in case we wish to use it, so I don't have to go about making it later. So let's see here. Now basically what I want to do is we're going to need to cast one of these, this, and this, I think. Let's double check our recipe here. It's pretty simple, because we're going to make our hammer first, because it's hammer time, and we do not need the binding for the hammer. We need 2 plates, the hammerhead, and then what we're going to do here is we're going to end up using this one here with the tough tool rod, ecological, and it'll work out just fine for us right now, because I don't think lava wood is the best choice for us right now. So let's go figure out what we're going to make it out of. I think I would want to make the head out of bronze. I think bronze is better than iron, but then making one of the plates iron and one of the plates copper would be pretty neat. So let's see here. What is the material cost of a plate? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think I'll make... Yeah, I think this will work just fine. And then we'll make this one out of iron. So it'll require 10 for the head. And then we'll make the other one out of copper. So I'll need to grab 8 copper. So it's going to be a pretty weird hammer, but it'll work out pretty nice, I think. So we need some copper. Do we have plenty of copper here? Let's see here. Oh yeah. We're doing okay for copper. Let's go over here. Throw that down there. We have plenty of copper now. Very nice. Oh, not in there. Over here. Okay, so I think we can cook this stuff together without creating some amalgamation or alloy. But we're gonna start and not cause trouble, at least at first. Okay, so then we're gonna put the binding in there because we don't need it for this particular tool. Once this melts all down, look at it in there. It's like 3D. Whoa! Once this all melts down, which should be pretty fast. Our temperature is 1300 degrees, which is good. Plenty of lava for it to use. I filled up the hopper twice, so it should have between 4,000 and 8,000 in there. It should help out quite a bit for us making this tool. And there we go. We got enough for this piece. And while that's going, we're going to drop in the copper to make our first plate. And it's all going to drain out of there. Oh, I guess we'll have 2 left over. I did not realize that. Oh well. If it melds together, it melds together, I guess. Okay, so copper ingots here. There we go. Now let's go grab our ingot cast, because we will cast those 2 ingots while we're at it. And the sun's going down again. It's always funny how the sun's going down here. So we got our bronze in there. This one is now done. Let's swap over to our bronze, make sure that it's the one that's selected, and we'll let it pour real quick. And we're going to take a short nap. Okay, so I'm back. That was pretty easy. Let's eat some berries. Let's go check on our stuff. Should be cast. Okay, good. Now we'll cast these ingots real quick to get it out of here. Throw our pieces in there, and we should have enough now to make our hammer. So let's just do these up real quick here. We'll take these back to the other place. Okay, we put our cast in there and we're good to go. Let's run over here, drop off these ingots because we don't need them right this second, and let's make our tool. So we gotta decide how we want this to look, because it's gonna have 700 durability, which isn't as much as I thought it would be. Its mining speed's only 2.41, it's got 3 modifiers, but it's diamond level. I think we're gonna have to live with that. I think that's gonna be the best durability that we're gonna get for right now. But it's gonna have some great modifiers. It's gonna have ecological, magnetic, dense, and well established. So, magnetic means items pulled towards you. Ecological means it heals over time or repairs. Dense means it doesn't use all of its durability with every swing. And well established gives you experience every time you smack with it. So we're gonna call this, the alloyed hammer, maybe. The alloyed hammer. There we go. Boom, now we have a hammer. We can put this other one up because we don't really need it right this second. So basically we have a pretty kick-butt hammer here that we can use. Now let's see, what does control say? Oh wow, it goes into all the details of it and how it affected it. Ooh, bronze should have definitely been the head because its durability is 450. That would have definitely increased our durability and our mining speed, but that's fine. We can live with this. This will help improve our ability to mine, and we can mine at a pretty good level. So we're going to set that aside for now in our little group mining bag here with our other tools that we carry around with us. And so with that, we got our hammer done. We got our smeltery done. I think I'm going to make a executor, but probably not right now. What I would like to do is prep for what's going to come next round. So, as you guys are well aware, we are preparing Stardust right now, and that is mostly because we need to make that star metal ingot for our Twilight Forest portal. Almost everything is ready to make that ingot. So we need to be prepared for next round, or for next episode, being able to go into and going to the Twilight Forest. So these two can be broken apart here. I only got one out of that one, that's fine. Only got one out of that one, and that's fine. So we got 2 more pieces of starlight, so we're doing pretty good. So on the next round, I think, or on the next round, I keep saying round. On the next episode, we are definitely going to be delving into our Twilight Forest expedition, because that's really the meat and potatoes of what's going to take to continue on in this pack. As you can see from the advancements here, Twilight Forest isn't really super represented here, but the thing about it is the star metal ingot is required to continue down the road, and I think even the piston requires something from the Twilight Forest for us to continue. Let's look that up real quick. Let's see. Piston here. So the piston requires an octane ingot, so it doesn't require it, but the other piece does, though. So unfamiliar item. We gotta wait for that one. That's stage 3. But like I said, to get through this, we are gonna need the star metal ingot. Need to push items around, find a piston in the Ergas tower located in the Twilight Forest, or locate the resources to craft it. But still, we have to make the ingot and enter the Twilight Forest. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to build a 2x2 hole, fill it with water, and surround it with plants, saplings, or flowers, and throw a star metal ingot into the water, and it will create the portal. In the other version, you use a diamond, but we don't have access to diamonds yet, so the improvised recipe is a star metal ingot. And so I think that's what we're going to call today's episode, because we got our smeltery up and running. We have our star metal getting ready to go up there, basically growing stardust, and we have a new hammer that's going to help us out in our future endeavors. But thank you guys again for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.